Ladies and gentlemen, now let me tell you this communication isn't always verbal. It transcends spoken words. Have you ever felt a presence so strong you just knew they were thinking of you too? That's energy. That's the invisible thread connecting two souls. Every thought you hold carries energy, a unique frequency that resonates with the world around you. This energy isn't just a fleeting occurrence, it is a vital force that shapes your reality, connects you to others, and reveals the mysteries of your inner world. When someone occupies your mind persistently, it's not a random accident or mere coincidence. It's a signal, a resonance, a profound connection that goes beyond what the eyes can see or the ears can hear. Imagine for a moment how a single thought can ripple through your emotions, influencing your actions and even altering the course of your day. Now magnify that power to the level where a person remains in your thoughts continuously. That connection, that persistent awareness is the manifestation of energy in its purest form. It is as if their presence within your mind is vibrating at a frequency that aligns with your own, creating an energetic bond that words cannot explain. This phenomenon is often misunderstood. Many people dismiss such thoughts as mere infatuation or idle musings, but it's so much more. Every thought we entertain is a spark of energy that interacts with the quantum field around us. It's as if our mind sends out a signal, and when it resonates with someone else, that connection is felt deeply within. This is why certain people remain in our thoughts, because their energy is intertwined with ours in ways that are profound and meaningful. When you experience this, it's essential to take a moment and reflect. Ask yourself, why is this person in my mind? What is their presence trying to teach me? It's not always about them as individuals. Sometimes it's about what they represent: an idea, a feeling, or a lesson. They might symbolize a part of your journey that you've yet to understand. Their energy could be awakening something dormant within you, urging you to grow or transform in ways you haven't imagined. Thoughts carrying energy also work in reverse. Just as someone can linger in your mind, your thoughts about them can influence their energy field. This dynamic exchange creates a loop, a subtle yet powerful connection that transcends time and space. Have you ever thought of someone and moments later received a call or message from them? That's not just coincidence, it's the universe responding to the energy you put out. This understanding changes everything. It shifts how we view the relationships and connections in our lives. If you find someone consistently in your thoughts, it's an invitation to explore what lies beneath. Perhaps it's a call to healing, a reminder of unresolved emotions or unspoken words. Or maybe it's inspiration, a spark of creativity or motivation that their energy ignites within you. Recognizing the energy behind your thoughts doesn't mean you have to act on them impulsively. Instead, it encourages a deeper awareness of yourself. Thoughts are powerful, but they should serve as guides, not chains. Use them to gain clarity, to understand what drives you, and to align with the person you are becoming. This energetic connection is not bound by physical proximity. Someone halfway across the world can be as present in your mind as someone sitting next to you. This proves that energy transcends all boundaries. It flows, it intertwines, and it creates bonds that are not limited by the constraints of time or distance. When you feel this, embrace it. Acknowledge the power of the connection without letting it consume you. It's also important to understand that not every thought about someone is meant to result in a tangible outcome. Sometimes the presence of someone in your mind is a moment of reflection, an internal nudge to look inward rather than outward. Their energy in your life might be temporary, serving as a stepping stone to your next stage of growth. And that's okay. Each connection has a purpose, even if that purpose isn't immediately clear. Thoughts are the bridge between your inner self and the external world. When someone is always in your thoughts, it's not about them alone, it's about what their energy awakens in you. This awakening is a gift. It invites you to rise above the surface-level distractions of life and dive deeper into the essence of who you are. In the end, the energy behind your thoughts is a reminder of your power. It's a call to align your intentions, focus on your growth, and trust in the connections that the universe places in your path. When you honor this energy, you not only elevate yourself, but also create a space for transformation, healing, and profound discovery. When someone persistently occupies your thoughts, it's rarely without reason. These connections are not random events, but purposeful occurrences orchestrated by the universe to guide and shape your journey. The universe operates with a precision that often escapes our understanding, weaving together moments, people, and thoughts into a larger narrative that serves our growth and evolution. When a person remains in your mind, despite the absence of tangible interaction, it's a sign in alignment with something greater than yourself. Consider the intricate dance of life, where every event and every connection has a role to play. The universe, vast and mysterious, never wastes energy. It uses the people we encounter and the thoughts we entertain as tools for transformation. If someone is constantly in your mind, it's an invitation to pause and reflect. What is their presence trying to tell you? What emotions do they stir within you, and why? These questions are not meant to lead you to definitive answers, but to open the door to introspection. The universe communicates with us through signs, and persistent thoughts about someone are one of its languages. It could be a call to action, a reminder to address unresolved feelings, or even an indication of potential paths your life might take. The challenge lies in understanding what this connection means for you. Sometimes the message is subtle, hidden beneath layers of emotions and perceptions. At other times, it's glaringly obvious, demanding your attention. But always it's meaningful. Think of these moments as opportunities to align with your true self. The people who occupy our thoughts often serve as mirrors, reflecting aspects of ourselves that we might not fully recognize. They might embody traits we admire, values we aspire to, or challenges we need to confront. Their presence in your mind is not necessarily about them as individuals, but about what they awaken in you. The universe places them in your thoughts to help you uncover deeper truths about your desires, fears, and potential. This alignment goes beyond the superficial. It's about understanding the flow of energy that connects all things. When you think of someone intensely, you create a bond with their energy field. This bond is a reminder of the interconnectedness of life, a concept that can feel both profound and humbling. It tells you that you are part of a greater whole, a web of relationships and energies that shape your existence. But what do you do with this awareness? First, it's essential to approach it with gratitude. Instead of questioning why this connection exists or feeling frustrated by its persistence, acknowledge it as a gift. Gratitude shifts your perspective, allowing you to see the beauty in the unknown and trust the process of discovery. By being thankful for the presence of this thought, you create space for clarity and growth. Second, use this connection as a catalyst for self-improvement. Reflect on what their presence reveals about your current state of being. Are they a reminder of something you've been neglecting? Do they inspire you to pursue a dream or goal? Or do they challenge you to confront unresolved issues? Whatever the case, their presence is not an accident, it's a call to action. It's also vital to maintain balance. While it's tempting to focus entirely on the person who occupies your mind, the true lesson lies in how their presence influences you. Don't let their energy dominate your thoughts or actions. Instead, channel it into something constructive. Whether it's creativity, self-discovery, or healing, use this connection as a tool to elevate your own journey. Lastly, trust in the timing of the universe. Not every connection is meant to be acted upon immediately, nor is every thought about someone meant to result in a physical meeting or conversation. Some connections are lessons meant to guide you for a season, while others might unfold over time in ways you cannot yet imagine. Trust that the universe knows when and how to bring clarity to your path. The beauty of life lies in its intricacies. The people who occupy your mind without reason or explanation are threads in the fabric of your existence, placed there with purpose and intent. Their presence is a reminder that you are never alone in your journey, that the universe is constantly working to align you with your highest potential. Embrace this connection, explore its meaning, and let it guide you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the world. The people who linger in your thoughts often act as mirrors, reflecting back to you aspects of yourself that you may not fully understand. This phenomenon is profound because it goes beyond surface-level interactions and dives deep into the realm of self-awareness. When someone consistently occupies your mind, it is rarely just about them, it's about what they represent to you. Their presence can shine a light on your desires, fears, aspirations, and areas in your life that need healing or growth. We often think of our connections with others as external experiences, but in truth, they are deeply internal. Every interaction you have and every thought you entertain about someone is filtered through your own perceptions, emotions, and experiences. This is why certain people affect us so profoundly they hold up a mirror to parts of ourselves that we either admire or avoid. When someone is constantly on your mind, ask yourself, what is it about them that resonates with me? Is it their confidence, their kindness, their ambition, or perhaps even their struggles? Identifying this connection can be the key to unlocking parts of yourself that are waiting to emerge. For example, if you find yourself drawn to someone's strength and resilience, it might be because you aspire to embody those qualities in your own life. On the other hand, if their presence stirs discomfort or unease, it could be a sign that they are mirroring fears or insecurities you haven't yet addressed. Either way, their energy is not just a reflection of who they are, but a reflection of what exists within you. This mirroring effect is a powerful tool for self-discovery. It invites you to look inward and explore the emotions and thoughts that their presence evokes. Instead of focusing solely on the person, turn your attention to the feelings they inspire. Do they make you feel hopeful, inspired, or energized? Or do they bring up doubts, regrets, or anxieties? Each emotion holds a clue to your inner world. By examining these feelings, you can gain clarity about what truly matters to you and what areas of your life may need attention. The people who occupy our thoughts also reflect our potential. They can act as a reminder of what we are capable of achieving or becoming. For instance, if you admire someone's creativity or passion, it might be because those qualities exist within you, waiting to be nurtured. Their presence in your thoughts serves as a beacon, guiding you toward your own growth and evolution. However, this mirroring effect is not always easy to accept. Sometimes the traits we see in others are ones we deny or suppress in ourselves. This is known as the shadow self, the parts of our personality that we are uncomfortable acknowledging. When someone mirrors these aspects, it can feel challenging or even unsettling. But instead of avoiding these reflections, embrace them as opportunities for healing. The universe places these mirrors in our lives to help us confront what we need to change or accept within ourselves. It's also important to recognize that these mirrors are not fixed. The qualities you see in someone today might evolve as you grow and change. This dynamic nature of mirroring means that your thoughts about others are not just reflections of who they are, but also reflections of your current state of being. As you work on yourself, the way you perceive and connect with others will also transform. One of the most profound lessons of mirroring is that it encourages compassion not just for others, but for yourself. When you realize that the traits you admire or dislike in others are reflections of your own inner world, it becomes easier to approach yourself with kindness and understanding. You begin to see that your thoughts about others are not about judgment, but about learning and growth. The people who remain in your thoughts are gifts from the universe. They are there to teach you something about yourself, to inspire you, and to challenge you. Their presence is not a coincidence, but a carefully placed signpost on your journey towards self-awareness. By embracing the reflections they offer, you open the door to a deeper understanding of who you are and who you are meant to become. In the end, these mirrors are reminders that life is a continuous journey of discovery. The people who resonate with you most deeply are there to guide you, whether through inspiration, challenge, or support. Honor their presence in your thoughts and use it as a tool to grow into the best version of yourself. This journey of self-discovery is one of the most valuable gifts you can give yourself, and it starts with recognizing the reflections that others bring into your life. Life often speaks to us in whispers, subtle nudges that guide us toward clarity and purpose. When someone frequently occupies your thoughts without any active communication, this is not merely a random occurrence. It is a nudge from the universe, a call to pay attention to what lies beneath. While we may be tempted to brush off these persistent thoughts, they are meaningful signals, a form of communication from something larger than ourselves. They urge us to look inward, to search for clarity, and to understand what these thoughts are trying to reveal. The universe operates in intricate ways, connecting events, people, and emotions in patterns that we may not immediately recognize. Persistent thoughts about someone are one of its ways of drawing our attention to unresolved feelings, dormant desires, or unacknowledged truths. These thoughts are rarely about the person in isolation. Instead, they act as a key to unlocking deeper layers of understanding about ourselves. The challenge is to decipher their meaning, to pause amidst the noise of life and truly listen to what the universe is trying to convey. When a person occupies your thoughts, it's an opportunity to reflect on the emotional energy tied to that connection. What emotions arise when you think about them? Is it joy, longing, confusion, or even discomfort? These emotions hold the answers to the questions you might not even know you're asking. The universe uses them as tools to guide you towards self-awareness. For example, feelings of admiration could point to qualities you want to cultivate within yourself. Conversely, feelings of discomfort might signal unresolved issues that need healing. Either way, these emotions are powerful indicators of where your energy is flowing and why. In this process of introspection, trust becomes a cornerstone. Trust that the universe is guiding you for a reason. It's easy to dismiss persistent thoughts as distractions or coincidences, but doing so denies you the chance to uncover their deeper purpose. Trusting the process means accepting that there is meaning in these moments, even if you cannot fully grasp it yet. It means letting go of the need for immediate answers and embracing the unfolding journey of discovery. Self-awareness, born from this process of reflection, is one of the most transformative gifts you can give yourself. Persistent thoughts about someone serve as a mirror, reflecting aspects of your inner world that you might not have otherwise explored. They can reveal patterns in your relationships, uncover hidden fears, or highlight aspirations you've buried under the weight of daily life. The more you lean into these reflections, the clearer your understanding of yourself becomes. This journey, however, is not always comfortable. It requires vulnerability and a willingness to confront parts of yourself that you might have avoided. But within this discomfort lies growth. As you begin to unravel the layers of meaning behind these thoughts, you also begin to evolve. You gain insight into what drives you, what holds you back, and what you truly value. This awareness doesn't just benefit you, it transforms how you interact with the world. Your relationships deepen, your decisions become more intentional, and your sense of purpose becomes more defined. Moreover, these persistent thoughts teach us the power of mindfulness. When someone occupies your mind, it can be tempting to either dwell obsessively or push the thoughts away entirely. Neither approach serves you. Instead, mindfulness invites you to sit with these thoughts, observe them without judgment, and explore them with curiosity. What are they trying to teach you? What lessons lie beneath the surface? Mindfulness allows you to navigate these thoughts with grace, turning what could feel like an intrusion into an opportunity for growth. The universe also uses these moments to remind us of the interconnectedness of all things. The person who occupies your mind might not even be aware of the energy they're sending into your life, but that doesn't diminish the significance of their presence. We are all part of a larger web of energy, influencing and being influenced by one another in ways that are often invisible. Recognizing this interconnectedness fosters a sense of humility and gratitude. It reminds you that your journey is not isolated but part of a grander design. Lastly, when someone remains in your thoughts, it's a call to action, not necessarily an external one, but an internal one. It's an invitation to grow, to heal, and to align with your higher self. The action might be as simple as journaling your feelings, meditating on their presence, or even seeking closure in your own heart. Whatever the case, the universe places these thoughts in your path not to confuse you, but to guide you toward a more authentic version of yourself. In embracing these moments, you allow the whispers of the universe to transform your life. The persistence of these thoughts is not a burden, but a gift, a sign that you are being guided toward greater self-awareness and purpose. Trust in the process, lean into the reflections, and let these moments shape you into the person you are meant to become. The human heart and mind are uniquely equipped to sense deeper connections that often transcend logic and reason. When someone occupies your thoughts without direct communication, it is not just a coincidence, it is a form of energetic resonance. This phenomenon suggests that there exists an invisible thread connecting you to this person, one that operates beyond the constraints of physical presence or spoken words. Understanding this connection is not about romanticizing it, but about appreciating its significance and recognizing the lessons it holds. Energetic connections often emerge from shared vibrations. Each of us emits an energy field shaped by our emotions, thoughts, and intentions. When you think of someone frequently, it is often because your energy resonates with theirs on a subtle, profound level. This connection may stem from shared experiences, aligned values, or even lessons you are meant to learn through their presence in your life. It's as though their energy calls out to yours, creating an unspoken dialogue that draws them into your consciousness. These connections are not bound by time or distance. Someone who resides in your mind might be physically distant or even absent from your life altogether, yet their presence feels undeniably real. This is because energy exists in a state of flow, unhindered by physical limitations. The connection you feel might be rooted in unresolved emotions, unfinished conversations, or a bond that transcends your current understanding. Recognizing this helps you shift your perspective from seeing these thoughts as distractions to viewing them as part of a larger, meaningful journey. The presence of someone in your thoughts is also a reflection of your inner world. They often symbolize aspects of yourself that you are exploring or need to address. For instance, if their memory evokes feelings of warmth and inspiration, it may signal a desire to cultivate those qualities in your own life. Conversely, if their presence brings discomfort or unease, it could be highlighting fears or unresolved pain that you need to confront. Either way, their energy serves as a catalyst for self-reflection and growth. Energetic connections also remind us of the interconnectedness of all beings. We live in a universe that thrives on relationships, not just the ones we actively engage in, but also those that exist on an unseen energetic level. The person in your thoughts might not be consciously aware of this connection, yet their energy continues to interact with yours in ways that shape your emotional and spiritual journey. This interconnectedness serves as a powerful reminder that we are never truly alone, even when we feel isolated. Our lives are intricately linked to others, often in ways that defy explanation. Acknowledging and exploring these connections requires openness and curiosity. It's easy to dismiss such thoughts as mere coincidence or overthinking, but doing so denies you the opportunity to uncover deeper truths about yourself and your path. Instead of resisting these persistent thoughts, embrace them as a chance to learn. Ask yourself what their presence teaches you about your desires, your challenges, or your current stage of life. The more open you are to understanding this connection, the more clarity you will gain. At the same time, it's essential to maintain balance. Energetic connections can be powerful, but they should not become consuming. It's important to ground yourself and remain anchored in your own energy. While the thoughts of another person may feel intense, they are ultimately a reflection of your inner state. By focusing on your own well-being and self-growth, you honor the connection while also ensuring that it does not overshadow your personal journey. Meditation and mindfulness can be invaluable tools in navigating these connections. When someone occupies your mind, take time to sit quietly and observe the emotions and thoughts that arise. Instead of clinging to or pushing away these feelings, simply acknowledge them. This practice allows you to engage with the energy of the connection without becoming overwhelmed by it. Through mindfulness, you can gain insights into the meaning behind these thoughts and how they align with your own growth. Ultimately, energetic connections are gifts from the universe. They may challenge you, inspire you, or guide you, but they are never random. Their purpose is to help you grow, to deepen your understanding of yourself, and to align you with your higher self. When you approach these connections with gratitude and openness, they become a source of profound transformation. These moments are an invitation to recognize the unseen forces that shape our lives. They remind us that the heart and mind are capable of perceiving truths that words cannot express. By honoring these connections, you not only deepen your understanding of others, but also unlock greater awareness of your own energy, purpose, and potential. Trust in the wisdom of these connections and allow them to guide you toward a more meaningful and fulfilling life. In the quiet spaces of our minds, where thoughts wander freely, there are moments when certain individuals seem to linger without reason or invitation. This phenomenon is not an accident, but an invitation from the universe to surrender to the mystery of the unknown. When someone resides in your thoughts persistently, it is a sign that there are elements beyond your understanding at play. Instead of resisting or trying to rationalize these moments, embracing them with an open heart allows you to experience their deeper meaning and purpose. Life often demands control over our circumstances, relationships, and even our thoughts. Yet some aspects of existence are designed to unfold without our interference. The presence of someone in your mind without communication or apparent cause is one of those aspects. It is a reminder that there are forces at work that transcend human logic, forces that weave connections and orchestrate events in ways we cannot fully comprehend. Attempting to force clarity or suppress these thoughts often leads to frustration, as their purpose lies beyond immediate understanding. To surrender to this unknown is not to give up, but to step into a space of trust and curiosity. Trusting the process means acknowledging that there is wisdom in what you are experiencing, even if it feels unclear or inconvenient. It's an act of releasing the need for answers and embracing the journey as it is. This surrender requires humility, the ability to admit that some things are beyond our capacity to control or explain. In this humility, you open yourself to the profound lessons hidden within these experiences. One of the greatest challenges in surrendering to the unknown is the discomfort it brings. The human mind is wired to seek certainty and resolution, so lingering thoughts about someone, especially without tangible interaction, can feel unsettling. Yet discomfort is often a sign of growth. By sitting with the unease, you allow yourself to expand beyond the confines of your comfort zone. These moments encourage you to cultivate patience, resilience, and a willingness to embrace life's mysteries. Surrendering also means releasing judgment about the presence of these thoughts. It's easy to label them as distractions or overthinking, but doing so only creates resistance. Instead, approach these moments with compassion and acceptance. Recognize that your mind is processing something significant, even if it isn't immediately clear. By reframing these thoughts as an opportunity for exploration rather than a problem to solve, you shift your perspective and allow yourself to engage with them more openly. In this process, surrender does not mean passivity. It is an active choice to engage with the unknown while maintaining trust in its purpose. It involves tuning into your inner self and paying attention to the subtle messages these persistent thoughts carry. What emotions arise when you think of this person? What memories or feelings surface? By observing these details without attachment, you begin to uncover the threads that connect your experience to a larger picture. Surrendering to the unknown also cultivates a deeper sense of presence. Often, the thoughts of someone who lingers in your mind can pull you away from the present moment. However, by embracing these moments of surrender, you learn to ground yourself in the here and now. You begin to notice the ways in which these thoughts shape your perception and how they invite you to reflect on your life as it is. This awareness helps you strike a balance between honoring the connection and staying anchored in your current reality. Another important aspect of surrendering is recognizing that these moments may not always lead to concrete outcomes. The thoughts of someone in your mind might not culminate in a reunion, a conversation, or even closure. Yet their presence still holds value. Sometimes the purpose of these thoughts is not to resolve, but to transform. They are catalysts for inner growth, pushing you to confront emotions, reflect on your journey, or align more deeply with your authentic self. Ultimately, surrendering to the unknown is an act of faith in the process, faith in yourself, and faith in the universe's wisdom. It is about trusting that the thoughts you cannot control are part of a larger plan, one that is guiding you toward a greater understanding of yourself and your path. These moments teach you to let go, to flow with life rather than resist it, and to embrace the beauty of not having all the answers. As you surrender, you may find that the weight of these thoughts lessens, not because they disappear, but because your relationship with them shifts. Instead of viewing them as an enigma to solve, you begin to see them as a gift, a chance to grow, to feel, and to connect with something larger than yourself. Through surrender, you discover that life's greatest mysteries are not meant to be solved but experienced with an open heart and mind.